So what's going on, Doug?
I think I'm going crazy.
Good, then you've come to the right place. If you were
Honey, I have some very exciting news. I have found Helga Klum.
Any relation to Heidi Klum?
No.
Then I am not interested.
Helga Klum is one of the few living survivors of the Hindenburg disaster, and she has never given an interview.
It sounds like an episode of CS Could Care Less.
If I could get Helga to talk to me, I will have an eyewitness account for my book.
Well, that's important, since there's no footage of the Hindenburg going down.
Thanks for the support.
You're welcome. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm in the middle of an article about a honey colonic.
Honey colonic. That's the worst name for a stripper I ever heard.
Yeah. This is about getting healthy. Which reminds me, when was the last time you went to see the doctor?
When I went to see Simona.
Babe, that's like a year ago.
Look, you don't go to the doctor if you're not sick. It's like going to the whorehouse when you're not horny, I think.
Come on, Eddie, we have a partnership here. I take care of myself for you, therefore you are obligated to take care of yourself for me.
I don't want to go to the doctor, honey.
Come on, you take your car in for a checkup, don't you?
Yeah, every 15,000 miles.
Yeah, how many miles you got on you, Eddie?
2,000 single, 8 million married, and they're hard miles, Joy. They're off-road.
Are you gonna force me to nag you into this?
Honey, after all this time, I'm immune to your nagging.
Not this new strain I've got. It goes like this. Get a checkup, Eddie. 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 Get a checkup, Eddie.
All right, now, for God's sakes, I'll get a checkup.
And we have a winner. I already made you an appointment with Simona. Hey, listen, don't forget we're having dinner with them tonight.
Yeah, is there anything in my life that you haven't planned?
As a matter of fact, I haven't quite settled on the date or cause of your death, but I've got some really fun ideas.
Well, hopefully it'll happen before the end of this conversation.
You know what? It could. What do you want for breakfast?
A big bowl of shut-up.
Come on, Eddie, you gotta eat something.
Honey, I have a cholesterol test in 2 days, and the only thing that I like to eat is fried fat, so I'm going on a fast. So I'll have a clean bill of health to nail to your forehead.
Eddie, you've got to eat something. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Yeah? If it's so damn important, then why do people eat it in their underpants?
You've got to eat, Eddie. You've got to eat, Eddie. You've got to eat, Eddie. You've got to eat.
And that's why I chopped her up and ate her, Your Honor. They'd never convict me.
I heard Simona's bringing you in tomorrow for a little up yours.
No, by the way, thank you for squeezing Eddie in.
Actually, I'll be squeezing in Eddie. Honk, honk, prostate humor.
Hopefully we can skip that part of the exam.
I love going to the doctor. I even get my hair blown out before I go to the gynecologist.
Yeah, me too. Plus, I get a pedicure and I clear the landing strip.
She sure does.
Well, I think we all mow the lawn before the company comes over, huh?
Joy, what are you having?
Oh, I think I'm going to stick to the salads. I've worked too hard to lose these 6 pounds.
I'm going to have the ravioli.
You look good, too, Simona. Have you lost a little bit of weight? You look so cute.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and Joy?
Yeah?
Would you pass the bread, hon? Thanks. Sure.
Hey, you guys want to come over tomorrow night for a little poker?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. Who are those people over there? They look familiar.
Oh, that's our neighbors, the Haneys.
Oh, I didn't recognize them with their clothes on.
Are they nudists?
No, thank God. They had a gas leak when they were doing it, and they ran out into the yard. Got their video on my phone. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should go say hello to them. This is going to be really quick. She hates me, but not as much as I hate her. Hey, Betty Haney.
How could you invite them over after what she just did?
What did she just do?
Okay, I gave Simona a compliment, and all she said was, thank you.
Right.
Yeah, nothing else. Nothing. No, not so do you, nothing. Just thank you.
Well, what is she supposed to say?
Well, when someone gives you a compliment, when someone says that you look cute, you're at least obligated to say, so do you.
Even if it's a lie?
Especially if it's a lie. Yes, and it usually is. I mean, she didn't look that cute. I just thought that I looked cute, and I wanted to hear her say it.
Oh, that's silly.
No, it is not silly. Eddie, do you think I lost 6 pounds for you? No, women lose weight to impress other women.
Well, you know, I'm not going to play your little girly drama here. I think you're exaggerating. Relax.
No, I am not exaggerating, and I will prove it to you, because when she comes back over here, I'm going to compliment her on her ugly shoes, and she probably won't even compliment my ugly shoes in return.
Hey.
Those people look a lot better with their clothes on.
Yeah.
Well, most people do. That's why we pay the pretty ones that take them off, huh?
Simona, I was just noticing your shoes. They are fantastic.
Thank you.
A giant! He's going to kill us!
What's with all the kids?
We share an office with a pediatrician.
Well, why aren't they in school?
They're sick.
This is not my fault. I blame the poor diets of the overfed American children and the poor craftsmanship of the underfed Chinese children.
Want to hear a secret?
Didn't your mother tell you not to talk to strangers?
He's just my stepson. Go ahead.
Okay, what is it?
Come here. I have a cold.
So, when did you start sharing your office with a pediatrician?
About 6 months ago. Eddie, my business has tripled. Children are like little germ factories. You know what I say to Stephen when I get home? I say, "What recession?"
Okay, good for you.
Time to update your chart. We'll start with a little Q&A. How much do you drink, Eddie?
Well, usually whatever's left after Joy passes out, so nothing.
What about drugs? Are you taking any? You getting high? You turning on? You tweaking?
What kind of clientele do you get in here?
Oh, soccer moms and members of the clergy.
No, Simona, no drugs.
So, Eddie, how's your sex life? Are you still riding the bull, or are you down to clown duty? How many times are you doing it annually?
Oh, hell, we don't even use the back door to the house.
No, I said annually.
Is this relevant, or do you and Stephen have a bet going?
You know me too well. You do. All right, we're gonna do an EKG, a stress test, and a full blood panel.
Ka-ching, sounds expensive.
Eddie, you cannot put a price on a beach house. I mean your health. What?
This is kind of exciting. I feel like we're invited to play with the big kids.
I know. It's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah, and kind of scary.
You'll be fine. Let's go over the rules again.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1, don't provoke my father.
See, I think he's really starting to like me.
Yeah. Remember that documentary about the grizzly bear, Doug? Mm-hmm. And the guy thought that the bear liked him too, and then the bear ate him and pooped him out all over the Alaskan Peninsula?
Oh, right.
Number 2, none of the business about saying you're living in a sitcom.
No. Of course not. We're not going to treat Stephen and Simona like they're just the funny neighbors. Besides, they're too perfect. In a sitcom, the neighbors are never smarter and better looking than the leads.
And finally, most importantly,
Okay.
compliment my mother. If it looks like she's getting upset, ask her to sing. You'll do fine.
Here it is, Eddie Stark's world-famous store-bought guacamole.
No thanks, Daddy. I'm gonna wait for dinner.
This is dinner.
And it looks good. It's delicious. I didn't double dip.
I see what you scratch.
Oh, wow, you look fabulous.
Why, thank you, Douglas. So do you. Why, hello.
Wow. Hi, Joy. Look at you. You look fantastic.
Oh, Stephen, so do you. And Simona, as always, you look adorable.
Oh, do you really think so?
Really do.
Oh, thank you. And Joy, I have something to tell you.
Yes.
I am so looking forward to Eddie's guacamole dip. It is so wonderful. Is he in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay, come on, Stephen. Let's go get some before it turns brown.
Good life advice in general. Hey, Allie. Nice costume, Doug. Where's your burro?
Do you believe this woman? I mean, is it me? Am I not as attractive as store-bought guacamole?
No, it's completely, totally bizarre behavior.
Right?
Yeah.
I have on 2 pairs of Spanx. My eye color has changed.
Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, help Mommy walk across the room.
Okay.
Here's an idea.
What is that, Doug?
Why don't you sing? I win again. It has to be the power of the mind. Because I just pictured myself winning, and then I won.
You ever picture yourself employed?
I don't need to be employed. I just won $40.
Well, we ought to hit it.
All right.
Despite the fact that we all lost, I had such a great time. Eddie, your guacamole dip was wonderful as usual.
Thank you.
And sweet Allie, it's so good to see you and Doug again. Huh. Oh, and Joy?
Yes?
Where'd you put my coat, hon?
It's right there.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, we have to do this again soon, okay?
Yeah. Real soon.
Okay.
Night, all. And remember, if I fall on your property, I can sue. Just kidding. But I can.
Okay. All right, Doug, poker rules. The winner does the dishes.
Okay. You got it.
All right. Honey, come here. You just give me the word, and when his hands are in the dishwater, I'll throw the toaster right in the sink.
You're a sore loser. I'm going to help him.
So you still think this is silly? You still think I'm the crazy one?
Oh, not just crazy. Drugs won't help you crazy.
Come on, didn't you learn anything from observing the interaction between Simona and me tonight?
Yes, honey, I learned a big lesson. I finally understand why men marry men.
All right. Melt all you want. That is the last gin and tonic you are ruining for me.
You know, gin doesn't freeze.
Well, then I just made 14 perfectly chilled shots for lunch.
By the way, I think I'm coming down with something, and I'm holding you responsible.
What? What did I do? I just told you to go get a checkup.
Yeah, you told me to get a checkup because you didn't want me to get sick.
Right.
Well, I got sick getting the checkup.
All right, so if you got sick, go back to the doctor.
That's where I got sick in the first place. You know, congratulations, Joy. You got a worse health plan than the government.
All right, well, don't blame me if something falls off. You gonna cancel the interview with Helga Klum?
Cancel? You kidding? I can't. I gotta get that interview. And by the way, the woman is 97 years old. So here, let me put it in terms that you'll understand. For Helga, it's last call. She keeps sunglasses on her nightstand in case she walks into the light. I gotta do it.
All right, so go do the interview and then come home and rest. And Mama will make you some chicken soup.
You're the best, Joy.
Hey, Eddie, on the way home, pick up chicken soup. Oh, and vodka.
Vodka doesn't freeze either.
Damn it.
just listening to a medical lecture. Come on in. I didn't know you had an appointment.
I don't. Simona, the reason that I'm here is, well, I have on fantastic shoes, and I've lost 6 pounds, and my ass looks great in these jeans.
Uh-huh.
And you look terrific.
Thank you.
Okay, you know what? That is it. That is the reason that I am here, okay? Simona, what the hell is wrong with you? I pay you a compliment, and then I set you up perfectly to pay me a compliment, and you don't do it. We are women, Simona. We are supposed to pretend that we like each other. What is wrong?
I used to be incredibly fat.
Well, I'm sorry, but what does that have to do with anything?
My whole life, girls never complimented me. And as a defense mechanism, I never complimented them. I've been working on it in therapy, but I still see myself as a fatty fatso, just fat as a water rat. I just can't do it.
No, honey. Simona, listen, you're not fat at all. You're the opposite. You look terrific.
Thank you.
You know what? That is it, okay? I am done. And you might want to see someone else about this problem, because whatever you're doing right now is not working.
Hey, Joy. You might want to ask yourself a few questions, like why you're so needy.
I beg your pardon?
Yes. And while we're soul searching here, what's up with this tremendous need of yours to go around fishing for compliments?
I do not fish for compliments.
Oh, I beg to differ. It's like you live on a tuna boat. It's like you're riding into Rat City wearing cheese pants. What's up with that?
I was incredibly flat until I was 14 years old. I was the original Flat Stanley. I mean, I was flatter than day-old beer. They were doing Pirates of Penzance at school, and they walked me. And then one night, the Chalupa Fairy came, and my whole world changed.
But deep down in your mind, you still see yourself as flat, the water rat.
Yeah.
Oh, Joy. Give me a hug.
We're just two wounded souls, aren't we?
We are. Oh, good heavens. You're like hugging 2 bags of Christmas pudding.
Wait a second. Did you hear that? You just paid me a compliment.
Oh, my God. I did it. I just gave another woman a compliment. This is a huge breakthrough for me. Joy, you are beautiful.
Okay, tell me more.
You have periwinkle blue eyes.
Oh.
Your shoes are fabulous. Your ass is like an apple. I just want to take a bite out of it. I do.
That's a little weird.
You look great in those jeans, and you look fantastic, Joy.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, I was lying. I've had a D cup since I was 11. Hey, what are you up to, Slim?
Transcribing this amazing interview. This woman is an incredible survivor. Not only did she survive the Hindenburg, but she was on the Titanic, and she survived Katrina. She caught a wave and rode it all the way into the Superdome.
So, did you get everything you needed for the book?
Oh, right up to the moment she stepped onto the Hindenburg. And then, ironically, she crashed, fell asleep right into her soup. I love this broad. It's funny, she has this giant nurse. Her name is LaWanda, very protective over her. The minute Helga nodded off, LaWanda threw me out. And I don't mean she asked me to leave. I mean she picked me up and threw me out. Now I gotta go back tomorrow and finish the interview.
This is amazing, Eddie. This is what is going to set your Hindenburg book apart from all the other Hindenburg book.
I'm telling you, Georgia, I am psyched. This interview is the culmination of 72 years of history, and I, Eddie Stark, have the story.
Eddie Stark! How dare you show your face around here?
LaWanda, what happened?
Your nasty little coat killed Miss Clune! She was the only white lady ever looked me in the eye. I'd have kicked your ass! Put that in your book! Now get on out of here!
My interview.
When was the last time you read a book that didn't have a beach chair or a bisected colon on the cover?
Well, are we skipping that? Yeah, we're skipping that. Yeah.
No. Hey, who are those people over there? They look familiar.
That's our neighbors, the Heinies.
What is going on?
Pigeons are, they're mating. Right. Are they upstairs? Are they in here? Right there. Oh, they're right there?
Right here, over my head, somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Is that
Are
breakfast?
they really mating? Because I'd like to take a 5 if they are.
going at school, Joy? You still having fun working with Eddie?
I sure am. Eddie?
She sure is. No, it's just, honey, I don't think that a husband and wife should work together. I'm not even sure they should live together.
Eddie, how do you explain the fact that married men live longer than single men?
No, that's not true. It just feels that way.
Well, you know what they say, what doesn't kill you will only make you stronger.
Really? I didn't know I had a choice.
You don't. Well, you know what? I think you guys are going to have a great time working together.
Speaking of which, we got to hit the road because school starts early.
Oh, you guys don't want to stay for dessert?
Oh, we'd love to, but we got to get going.
This has been great, though. Let's do it again.
Good to see you.
All right. Good night, honey.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
you guys.
Take care, buddy. Okay.
Good to see you.
Good night.
Oh, great. They stuck us with a check again.
Damn.
No courtesy, I got to go to the bathroom, or I left my wallet at home. Zilch, nada.
The old dine and dash.
Ooh, they are good, too.
Why do you say that?
I got a cheesecake to go.
Delicious.
Better than fat-free. It's just plain free.
My favorite flavor. Hey, you know that whole thing about you being upset about me working with you? That was a diversionary tactic, right?
Honey, it's exactly the way I feel.
You realize that's insulting, don't you?
I'm sorry about that, but don't you understand that you being hired by Principal Dimbolb was just a ploy for her to ruin my life?
We all know that she's crazy, but we can't afford for me to quit because there are no jobs out there.
I hear you.
So just try to stay positive and we'll make the best of it.
Hey, you know, I just found some meatball in my bridge work. It's like dinner and dessert all in one bite.
Do you think we're pushing this sticking them with the check game a little too far?
No, I don't, and I'll tell you why. They should be picking up more checks. She's a doctor, he's a college dean. I'm a high school teacher, and you're a hairnet away from being a cafeteria lady.
You know, maybe we should each take them to lunch.
Hey, I like that. Do something, but make it the least you can do.
Like sex.
Exactly.
And then we can each steer them towards the cheap side of the menu.
Right. I'll point him towards the burgers, and you nudge it towards the salads.
Deal.
You know, honey, you're starting to look a little hippie.
Nice try, but I hate myself for totally different reasons.
Excuse me, sir. Are you going to clean up after your dog? Because I'd rather you didn't. I'm setting a trap for the guy that steals my newspaper. Thank you. Boy, I want to stick it to Joy.
What?
I mean, and Eddie. I want to stick it to both of them.
Oh, you're talking about the check thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, what else would I be talking about?
If you meant sticking both of them with the check, then why'd you start by saying you wanted to stick it to Joy?
Well, I'm investigating possibilities while maintaining a defensible position. For the amount of money I spent tonight, one of them ought to put out.
Oh, I hear you. I mean, they really crossed the line with the cheesecake thing. I want revenge.
We need to outthink them.
Hey, honey, it's Eddie and Joy. Woo! How hard can that be?
True. You're a doctor. I'm a college dean. He's a high school teacher. She's a patio chair away from being a crossing guard. I mean, we gotta come up with something.
Well, do you have a plan?
I do. Come here.
Get your tongue out of my ear.
Brubeck Dana.
Here.
Dagahishi Vashu is the kid who smells like curry here. All right, this next one's going to be hard to pronounce. It looks like a bird in a circle.
Wong?
Okay, that's probably the kid you want to cheat off of. All right, open up your books to page 78. We're going to learn a little about Cuba today, or as my mom in Miami calls it, the island where all the maids come from. If you spoke English, you'd be laughing.
I'm actually from Cuba.
Oh, well, that must be your raft in the bike rack. Come on!
You tucked your skirt into your pantyhose. Is that a tramp stamp? Or how do you turn this thing on?
It is on. Hi!
Good morning, everyone. This
Mrs. Joy Stark, the new assistant administrator. And also something that you might not know, I am also the wife of history teacher extraordinaire, Eddie Stark. Boo! Hey, babe, it's me on the speaker. And back to business. Before we do our Pledge of Allegiance, I thought that I might lead you in a little patriotic song. Please stand for the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battles in the air, on land, in the sea. I gotta tell you, I just love being back at the school.
And you're sleeping with one of the teachers.
But this one won't get fired. Listen, lunch is on me because you guys paid the last 2 times.
3.
Whatever. Order whatever you want.
Oh, well, in that case, let's be decadent and have the steaks, huh?
Steaks?
Yeah.
You know what else is great here? The salads. They have a lettuce that comes all the way from Romaine. And one that comes from arugula.
You're right. Steak is probably too heavy. So instead, I'll just have a big bowl of caviar.
Okay, what are we gonna have?
Well, order whatever you want, but this place is famous for their burgers. And don't worry about it, it's on me.
No. We said we're gonna split the check.
No, you got the last 2 dinners.
3.
Oh, who's counting?
I am. 3.
Good day, my lords. I am your serving wench, Tiffany. Let me tell you about today's specials.
Well, my lady, that won't be necessary because we're just gonna go with 2 burgers, okay?
Eddie, let the woman do her job. What are your specials?
Hear ye, hear ye. Today we have a 44-ounce porterhouse that's been done on the guillotine. It costs $49.
$49? What, do you get a leather jacket with that?
I'll have that. Medium rare, 46 long. You said order anything, right?
No, yeah, but it's gonna take you like an hour to eat that thing.
That's all right, I'm in no rush. All I have to do is hire an assistant today, that's it.
What happened to your other assistant?
You ever see that movie where the couple goes snorkeling out in Australia and the boat leaves and they get attacked by the sharks?
Yeah.
That was a great movie. My assistant had to go to Arizona to take care of her mother.
I grew up with 2 moms. Well, 3 if you count what my dad did. You guys need more time?
Well, we certainly don't need more information. We'll go with 1 burger and the porterhouse.
Whoa, what's with all the turf? Let's get some surf in there. You got lobster, right?
Yeah, we got the 1-pound, 3-pound, and 7-pound lobsters.
Yeah, what do you have in ounces?
I'll take the 7-pounder. Ye grande crustacean.
Just out of curiosity, what does that run?
Nobody's ever ordered Bobby before. He's become kind of a mascot around here. Well, that's his picture on the menu.
Wow. Must have been hell getting him into that bib and beret, huh?
He loved it. For a lobster, he's kind of a ham.
Looks like he's smiling.
Oh,
Yes.
He smiles all the time. That's what he's famous for. We even taught him how to wave. It took years, but the kids love it.
That's a great story. Hey, bring me some extra butter, too, will you?
Are you sure you want to eat Bobby?
Yeah, why not? I mean, he's on the menu, right? And you're buying. I'm starving. Why not?
You didn't even touch Bobby.
Once the cow was in the barn, there was no room for the lobster, my friend.
Would you like to take Bobby home with you?
Nah, seafood doesn't keep. You toss him.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Wrap him up. I'll take him.
Wave goodbye, Bobby.
Wow. If I spend this much, I should at least get a rash.
I know the feeling. And you know what? Sometimes there's even a hidden cheesecake charge.
Oh, okay. Is that what this is all about?
We knew what you guys were up to the second you invited us to lunch instead of dinner. At this very moment, my wife, who is allergic to seafood, is choking down a bowl of very expensive caviar.
Okay. Well played, my friend. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for lunch. Appreciate it.
Here you go.
Isn't it a little odd to put a lobster in a swan?
Oh, we tried to put them in lobsters, but it just felt weird. We do the opposite when people don't finish their swan.
You have swan?
Oh, please don't order Daphne.
Institute for the Blind sees cutbacks.
Oh, hello, Mr. Stark. I just wanted to introduce Mrs. Stark to the Teacher's Lounge. Joy, go ahead and make yourself comfortable.
Wasn't my idea.
Well, excuse me, but isn't the Teacher's Lounge exclusively for teachers?
That's what I told her, Eddie.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to have Joy here. It's just, rules are rules. And...
Oh, that's right. It's too bad. Oh, do you know what would work, though? If I made Joy a teacher's assistant, she would have full access to the Teacher's Lounge.
Don't do it.
Oh, I'm doing it. You know what? Joy, you are now a teacher's assistant.
I don't know, Miss Duffy.
Excuse me, but exactly which teacher would she be aiding?
Oh. You, of course, you big silly. Oh, I really enjoy having the two of you here. Salt, meet wound.
Honey, you know what she's doing, putting me in her classroom. She's using me to annoy you.
Well, it's working.
You know what? It is not going to work anymore. From now on, you are not even going to know I'm around.
And that is the entire transcript from the Joint Chiefs of Staff emergency session regarding the Bay of Pigs invasion and the subsequent political...
Sorry. The pencils were dull. Like the history of Cuba.
Years after the Bay of Pigs invasion, what happened? It was the Mariel boat lift.
Which
right?
led directly to Scarface. Say hello to my little friend!
I think you're all familiar with the comic stylings of my new assistant and future ex-wife, Joy Stark.
Thank you. Go on. You're a beautiful crowd, really.
Now, in summation, the rise of Fidel Castro created the only communist nation within 90 miles of American soil. If you want to... What are you doing?
Feng Shui.
Go feng shui yourself. Better yet, clean the board.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Stark.
One of the most famous incidents in the early 1960s was the Cuban Missile Crisis, which, as we know, created a very tense confrontation between our own President John Kennedy and Russian Premier Nikita Khrushchev. Okay, eyes up here, guys, fellas, Pam.
She missed a spot.
Look, I know we said we'd split it tonight, but we're picking up dinner.
To make up for a little lunch joke.
Well, thank you. You know, I think it's time we stop that stupid game anyway. I mean, it's already resulted in the death of a beloved smiling shellfish.
Who was delicious, by the way.
Yes, he was.
Agreed. Right, honey? What's wrong?
Oh, I'm just all this talk of Bobby dying makes me think about Jerry Chicken.
Jerry Chicken?
Yeah. That was our dog's name. He loved chicken, so we called him Jerry Chicken. He was a little teacup poodle.
He slept in an envelope.
He was 15 years old.
Oh, at least you had him for a long time.
No, we got him when he was 14.
She's an optimist.
tough to lose a pet, really. And how did Jerry Chicken die?
Oh, just doing what he loved most. Eating chicken. He choked on the wishbone. Excuse me.
I love that dog. Let me check on her.
Okay. Terrible story, huh?
Yeah. Imagine if he was named Jerry Hamburger, he'd still be alive today.
Would it be all right if I left you the check? I'm leaving early. There's a memorial service for Bobby.
Oh, well, actually, our friends are picking up the check, so.
Oh, I don't think so. Your friends just left.
Are you sure it was them?
I'm positive it was the lobster killer and that blonde woman. She was laughing her ass off. I wouldn't mind if you leave a tip this time.
So, should we go to Bobby's memorial and commemorate his passing?
He hasn't passed quite yet, Joy. But when he does, he'll be going back to the water. Circle of life, Joy.
Hi.
I just accidentally knocked the lamp off my desk. I didn't kick it. That would be crazy. What's up?
Well, listen, Ms. Duffy, as much fun as I've been having working here, I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to give you my notice.
What? Why? No. Mr. Stark is so unhappy.
Actually, that's the reason why. You know, I know that you have a problem with Eddie, but I don't. And as much as I need this job, I can't keep making him miserable.
Oh, God, that is so sweet. God, you are too good for that man.
Right.
Yeah.
I am. But I'm gonna look for something else.
Well, you betcha. And you know what? You're gonna do great because you are a real go-getter. In fact, I was gonna give you some more responsibilities around here, but...
You were?
Yeah. I was gonna make you the director of the Glee Club.
Did you just say you were gonna make Do Re Me the director of the Glee Club?
And the theater department. Yeah. I was kind of itching to do some Broadway shows this year. That'd be right up your Great White Way.
Broadway shows?
Yeah.
Do the faculty get to be in them?
Oh, well, I don't know. Let me ask the principal. Yep, they sure do.
Wow, that is so tempting, Miss Duffy.
I know.
Yeah. But I have to think of Eddie's happiness.
Well, wouldn't Eddie be happier if you were making more money?
More money?
Yeah, sure. More work means more money. What do you say, Joy? This offer expires in 10 seconds.
You're making it impossible for me to say no.
5, 4.
I'll do it!
Yeah! Excellent. Good. I'll send a memo over to payroll right now. And you know what really tickles me?
I can't even imagine, and I wouldn't venture to guess.
Yeah. Well, you're going to end up making more money than Mr. Stark.
Oh, wow.
But you know, Joy, this all comes with a price. One day, I may ask you for a favor. Nothing too elaborate, just maybe leave a door unlocked or a window open.
Okay, you're kidding, right?
Of course I am. Yeah, no, that's why I wanted you to be the drama teacher. You know when people are acting.
You know what? I do have a great idea for a musical.
Okay.
Okay? It's Rent and Yentl. Rental.
Oh.
I play a homeless, drug-addicted, gay, Jewish cross-dresser.
Get going. It's not going to mount itself. Oh. Well, it might, but...
Just out of curiosity, which teacher would she be aiding?
Oh, you. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Overacting!
No, good. You know what? I just found some meatball in my gym work.
Hey!
Boy, I'd like to stick at the Joy.
What?
You know, maybe we should each take them to... You know, maybe we should each take them to... Oh, my God. I'm gonna have a seizure. Me? Me? Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm backing up. Oh, I'm funny.
All right, everybody, attention up here. Hello? Feldman, what are you doing?
Sexting?
You're texting.
No, sexting. My girlfriend's sending me nasty text messages and, hitting her back.
Hey.
Well, I wasn't able to do this kind of stuff till I was 40 and I had to buy a diamond. Okay, all right, look, here's the point. Everybody, enough with the electronic devices. Turn them off. And no more of this Star Trek crap.
Sure, that's my hearing aid.
This is an actual hearing aid? I thought you were ignoring me this whole time.
What?
Sorry. Okay, everybody else, enough with the gadgets. Put them away.
But we need them.
Abraham Lincoln went through his whole presidency without a beeper.
What's a beeper?
Never mind. Okay, I am now banning all electronic devices, including laptops.
But we use them in all of our other classes. It's how we take notes.
Okay, hey, here's a wacky idea. You want to take notes? Use a notebook.
But you said no laptops.
That's correct.
A notebook is a laptop.
Shut up. Don't you see what's happening, people? The machines are getting smarter and we're getting dumber. Do you think any of these devices are going to tell you when Custer's last stand was?
1876.
That's right.
Peter Pan, really.
It's a classic.
When I ran the theater department, we only did Shakespeare.
Yeah, well, I run the theater department now, Mr. Harris.
I still can't believe that you cast a 300-pound girl to play Peter Pan.
And I can't believe her father paid for the pulleys. I'll tell you one thing. When she goes up, there will be applause.
That's my point, Whitey. Don't you see? Without their cell phones, these kids know nothing. They don't learn anything because they don't have to learn anything.
You're just being old-fashioned, Eddie. You gotta get with the times.
Oh, please. Hey, honey.
Hi, love of my life.
Who are you?
Whitey.
Hi, Joy. Oh, did you do something new with your hair?
Nope.
You should. I'm sorry. It's just a joke I got off an app called iFunny.
Whitey, I wouldn't figure you to be a phone guy.
Yeah, I used to be a Luddite, but I'll tell you, this little crackberry here has changed my life.
I'm telling you why. That thing, it's the devil. It's no good.
I used to think like you, Eddie. But there absolutely is nothing you cannot do with one of these babies. Do you want to know what the current temperature is in Nome, Alaska?
No, why would I?
14 below, and that is without the wind chill.
And how does that help me?
Because information is power. And with this, I'm like Zeus. So how do you like your cell phone?
I like it fine. It does everything I need it to do. I can make calls, I can receive calls, I can screen calls. Has a cute little calculator.
That's ancient technology, Joy. You know what I'm doing right here on my phone? Farming.
You're farming?
Yes, I am. I am harvesting my wheat, and later I am going to fix my virtual fences and milk my virtual cows.
Why?
Because their teats will become engorged with milk if I don't. You, of all people, should know that. Okay, hang on. crows are eating my corn.
You know, they do say those things are pretty fantastic.
Look, don't get sucked in, Joy. Once we let the machines start controlling us, well, then... am I the only one who saw Terminator?
Oh, calm down. You're overreacting.
Oh, look. Duffy just gifted me a gerbil. Now, where do I put it?
You see what I'm saying? Well, even Whitey is being taken over by the machines. And you know what's going to happen? The machines are going to start harvesting us for energy. And what do we become? Batteries.
Here. Gotta go check on my actress. When you have a 300-pound star, it gives chewing the scenery a whole new meaning. It's my fault, though. I put oatmeal in the paper mache.
Now, look at this, Eddie. Do you see a woman standing on her head or a yucca tree?
Are you almost done on the computer, Doug?
In a minute.
Wouldn't you like to get your hands off the keyboard and onto something more fun?
Uh-huh.
I'm making my sexy face. I'm making goo-goo eyes.
Awesome.
You don't find me attractive anymore now that I'm pregnant, do you?
Oh, Sugar Pie, Captain Crunch, you know that I love you. I'm in the middle of something right now.
I don't get it. I thought you hated technology.
Well, I do in the hands of evil men, but it can be used for good too, Allie.
Okay, honey. Well, I am just gonna be over here doing my dance of seduction.
Allie, stop doing it. God, you know what that does to me.
I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
God, that's hot. You dirty girl.
Freeze, bitch!
What is wrong with you? You don't do that to someone in a public school.
It's not real. Look, I understand that you banned all electronic devices.
That's correct. I find them to be a nuisance and a distraction. I hate them almost as much as I hate... Well, you know.
Wouldn't it be great if I cared? Listen, those devices are for learning. Where previously you were a tool for learning, now you're just a tool.
Well, I have jurisdiction over my own classroom.
Wrong. Wrong. Children must have access to their cell phones. Either the machines stay or you go.
Hey, my cannon.
My cannon.
Mistress.
Worm?
Thank you. Wow. What a woman.
What a man.
You have no idea. Look, Eddie, I decided to drag you kicking and screaming into the 21st century. I went to the store last night. I was going to look for the new model of my phone. And they happened to be offering a 2-for-1 sale.
Oh, Whitey, you shouldn't have.
No, come on, I wanted to.
No, I really mean you shouldn't have. I hate these things.
Eddie, you don't have to be a prisoner to the phone. It's just another way for you and I to stay in touch. We can text each other all day long. I mean, the only time I'll be out of touch is really between 10 and midnight. That's when I'm usually handcuffed to a shower rod. It's great for the back. But it's all activated in your name, ready to go.
Yeah, you know, that's okay. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. What do I owe you?
Nothing, just a smile. The phone's free, my friend.
All right, well, I have to warn you, I'm not one of these technology guys, so I
just open it up, slide it a little bit.
How are you sliding it?
There's going to be a keyboard.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Ah,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, you hear that?
What does that mean?
I think somebody has texted you a message.
Well, thank you, Whitey. You look good today, too.
Yeah, but see, you don't tell me that. You text me that.
Okay, all right. So how do I do that?
It's so simple. See the keyboard?
Yeah.
All right, you type in whatever you're going to type in.
It's so small, and my thumbs
Use your
are...
little fingers.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, anything with a point.
People...
Okay.
Okay, and then...
All right, then over here, hit that.
Right.
And then press send.
Okay.
There you go. That's it. Oh, excuse me. Someone's texting me.
Yeah, that's me. I just texted you from this right here. I can't, that is so fast.
Is it fun?
I can't believe how fast.
All right, let's go again.
Oh, okay, let's do another one.
Okay, all right.
Okay, but I don't want you to see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna... Okay. Huh?
Well, she doesn't, but I wish she would.
What time is it?
Well, in London, it is 9 a.m. In Rome, it is 10 a.m. And in Honolulu, it's also 10, but last night. Huh? This is an unbelievable phone. You know what? I'm going to text Whitey and thank him again.
Come on, Eddie, turn it off. We have to be up at 7.
Okay, then I will set the alarm.
What the hell?
It's a car alarm. And you know how you always said you wanted to go to France?
Okay, that's enough, Eddie. Go to sleep.
Okay. Look, Whitey just hit me, and apparently Duffy just hit him.
Eddie!
Okay.
Off.
All right. It's dark in here.
Who the hell is Apollonia? Mom, I gotta talk to you.
All right, come on. What's up?
I think Doug is cheating on me.
Oh, God, come on.
No, I'm serious. I found messages on the computer from some woman named Apollonia.
Well, have you actually seen this woman?
No, but I've seen her avatar. Here, take a look.
Holy.
I know. She's 8 feet tall with giant boobs and a tiny waist and wings. I can't compete with the tramp with wings. What am I gonna do?
I don't know, Allison. This doesn't sound like Doug.
I know, and that's what scares me. I mean, what if it's hidden Doug or secret Doug or kinky Doug?
You think he's actually meeting up with her?
No. I do think that his cartoon is meeting up with her cartoon, and what if they're having cartoon sex?
What other kind of sex is there, Allie?
I'm serious. What should I do about this?
Okay, we haven't had the men online discussion, have we?
No?
Yeah, I didn't think so. Listen, to women, this is a computer. To men, it's a cyber peep show. I'm telling you, type in anything. Hardwood floors, pancake breakfast, open-faced sandwich. Everything leads to porn. You know how we go online and maybe we find a pair of shoes that we can't afford or fit into? Men do the same thing with women.
Oh, women they can't afford or fit into.
Exactly.
Well, what am I gonna do?
Sweetie, I think you just have a conversation with him. Just confront him. You know, there's got to be an explanation.
Well, what do I do if I find out that he really is cheating?
Well, you don't do anything. Your father and I will kill him.
Thanks, that makes me feel better.
Come here, baby.
Hi, honey.
What are you doing?
Exchanging recipes with Eddie.
Oh?
Yeah, I got him one of these new smartphones, and we've been communicating that way. He just loves it.
You got a free phone, and you gave it to Eddie Stark, the one person I am committed to destroying.
Well, he's my friend, and I wanted to make him happy.
Happy?
Well, look at this. Look, he sent another one. Look, he says LOL. That means laugh out loud. And so I'm going to send back to him ROFL. That means rolling on the floor laughing. It's a heightened elevation of laughing. It's a more intense laughing. Is this new level of my communication with Eddie making you angry?
Yes.
Enough to punish me?
Oh, I see. Well, I see. You're trying to trick me into punishing you.
Oh, you can see right through me.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do?
No.
I'm gonna punish you by not punishing you.
No.
Yeah. You made Eddie Stark happy. So why don't you just get Eddie Stark to bend you over his knee so he can spank you, so you can just cry like a naughty little schoolgirl?
Yeah, well, I don't want Eddie to do it. I want you to.
Well, I'm not gonna. You know, no ball gag for you tonight, Lucy.
Dear Diary, no ball gag on Thursday.
You know, Whitey may be the most annoying man on the planet, but if he can teach you to cook like that, oh my, that was delicious.
Yeah? You know, the extra virgin olive oil was actually Whitey's idea.
How can you be an extra virgin? That's just showing off.
That's funny. Yeah.
Oh, it was so good, especially after the day I had.
What's the matter? What happened?
Well, Peter Pan's police snapped, and now 3 of the Lost Boys are lost.
I think I have an idea where they might be.
Terrible. You know,
Yes?
dinner was so good that I was thinking of treating you to a little dessert.
Really? Well, that would be great.
Here you. Okay, that's enough. What? What were you looking at?
What are you talking about? I wasn't looking at it. Look, you know I have a lazy eye.
Oh, stop it. Were you? You were looking at your phone, weren't you?
That's crazy.
Are you kidding?
No,
Eddie, it's under my pillow.
There it is. Thank you. I'm looking all over for that phone. I'm like, the kitchen is...
You are so full of it. What is more interesting on this phone than me?
Nothing.
Huh? Nothing?
Baseball.
Baseball.
Look, let me show you something. On this little device, I actually downloaded an app where you can watch a ball game at any time on this phone.
Not while you're in bed with me, you can't.
Yes, anywhere.
No.
It works anywhere around
Eddie,
the house.
listen to me.
Yeah.
When we are in bed together, I need you to be focused on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you're making my point, because I don't know if you knew this, but during the act, you see, when the man thinks about baseball, he is actually able to prolong his time in the dugout. So it's a win-win for everyone. I learned that on an app called iGasms.
You know what? Give me that phone.
No,
Give
no,
it to
I
me.
can't. No,
I'm
I
getting
can't.
rid of it.
No. Listen to me. I can't be without this phone. All the information in the world is on here. Did you know that the seeds on a strawberry are the actual fruit and not the berry itself? Is not the berry itself. I'm telling you, it is all on this phone.
Say goodbye.
I know, because I won't be able to know all that interesting crap.
No,
if you're taking
I'm
it
taking it away.
Come on, you're acting like a wacko. Give me the phone. Give me the phone. Give me the phone. Give me the phone! Joy! My God, what is happening? I can't feel my legs. What? Listen.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Everything's gonna be fine.
No, it's not gonna be fine.
Yes,
And I'm gonna tell you why. Did you? It is like you pulled the air hose out of my mouth. I'm drowning in a void here, Joy. I am drowning in a factless void. Did you flush my phone?
I flushed your phone.
OMG!
Who the hell is Apollonia?
You wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't understand. Why wouldn't I understand, Doug?
Because Apollonia is from another world?
What, is she a stripper?
No, she's an empress.
Are you trying to tell me that you're fooling around with an empress?
No, I'm not fooling around with her, Ellie. I mean, although she thinks I am, but the truth is, I'm planning to kill her.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Global Domination, the massively multiplayer online role-playing game I'm into. Check it out. See, Apollonia is my archenemy, and I'm about to nuke her ass.
So Apollonia is not a real person?
No. I mean, yes, but she's probably some sad, pimply-faced teenage boy in Ohio with, like, a paper route and a Megadeth t-shirt and carpal tunnel, but not for playing the computer, if you know what I'm saying.
Think I do? Let's nuke him.
Okay, here, you do it.
Oh, no, I don't.
Go ahead. All you gotta do is push this button right here, and Apollonia and all of her followers die.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh. The power.
Oh, wow. That's really hot, isn't it?
Smoking.
Hey.
Hello?
How was school?
Terrible. You took away my phone and threw me right back into the Stone Age. Yabba dabba doo.
There may be a slight chance that I overreacted a little when I flushed your phone down the toilet.
A slight chance?
Yes, a slight chance. There also may be a slight chance that I didn't really flush it. And it's right here.
Oh, cut.
There's a catch.
What? What's the catch?
Here is the catch.
Oh, a phone bill. Like that's... Wow. They charge for ringtones?
They charge for everything. They're like hospitals or hookers.
All right. I guess I'll just go back to my old cheap phone.
Well, that's an excellent decision. Only it's too late.
Why?
Because your friend Whitey signed you up for a 2-year contract. That's how he got the free phone. And there's early termination fees.
Well, how much is that?
Put it this way, it would be cheaper for you to divorce me than to try to get rid of this thing.
Yeah, but then I could afford the phone.
Eddie.
Okay, all right. Listen, I'm just thinking out loud here. So I get to keep the phone.
Yeah, you get to keep it. All right. But you can't use it. It'd be like your old Betamax porn collection.
All right, well, so what? I don't have to know the temperature in Barcelona, or I'll have to watch live baseball, or know any obscure facts.
What about your need to be in touch with Whitey 24 hours a day?
What if I give up cereal?
Let me ask you a question. If Whitey and I were in a burning building, and you could only save one of us, who would you save?
Okay, well, let's be clear. So the one I don't save actually dies, and I never have to see her again? No, honey,
Plus you listening.
I would save...
You're dead.
What is wrong with you? You don't do that to someone in a public school.
Oh, wait, it wasn't real. Sorry. Wait, I gotta spin it.
Yeah, you got
Put it in my
spin
big
it first.
holster.
It's okay. All right.
Okay. And this is making a lot of noise, isn't it?
Yep.